I have a math book about weighing things. It's called The 100-Pound Problem. I'm respecting its copyright, and this video will be deleted after the school closure. By Jennifer Dustling and illustrated by Rebecca Thornburg. The 100-Pound Problem. It was a bright sunny day, a no-school day, a perfect day for fishing, and that's just what Walt was going to do. People were fishing on shore. They hadn't caught much. But that didn't bother Walt. He was going to the island, thanks to his cousin, Roger. Roger said Walt could borrow his boat. He didn't let anybody use it. His dad had made it, and it was special. So now he was letting someone use it. Walt put it down his stuff. Right away, his dog Patch started nosing the lunch bag. It was those roast beef sandwiches. No, Patch, Walt said. Patch looked guilty. Walt turned the boat over. There was writing on it. It said, "This boat holds only 100 pounds, from Roger." "Ooh," Walt said to Patch. "I bet we have more than 100 pounds. Walt knew he weighed about 65 pounds. The school nurse told him so. He knew Patch weighed about 20 pounds. That's what the vet had said. That meant 65 plus 20 is 85 pounds right there. But then there was all his stuff, his lunch, his fishing gear, his heavy backpack. What did all that weigh? "Too bad we don't have a scale, huh, Patch?" Then it came to him. He could make a scale. Walt found a plank from an old boat. He balanced it over a rock. It looked a little like a seesaw. "Okay, Patch," Walt said. "You're going to help me." Walt pointed to his scale. Patch jumped on. "Now I can find out what my stuff weighs compared to you," Walt explained. Gently, Walt put the backpack on the scale. The scale did not move. That meant the backpack weighed less than Patch. Good thinking. "Now I'll weigh the fishing gear," said Walt. The scale did not move, so the gear was lighter than Patch too. "You know what?" Walt said. "I'm putting all my stuff on the scale." He did. And Patch's end swung up. Now Walt knew that all three things together were heavier than Patch. "What if I take something away?" Walt wondered. He told Patch to sit on the scale again. Then Walt took his lunch off. The scale balanced. "Amazing," Walt said. "That means the fishing gear plus the backpack weigh 20 pounds, the same as you do, Patch." "Now I know what to do," Walt said. "I'll just take a few things at a time. And I'll be careful not to have more than 100 pounds in Roger's boat." For his first trip, Walt took his lunch and the fishing gear. As he pushed off, Patch looked at Walt with sad eyes. "Sorry, boy," Walt said. "I'll take you too, but right now we'd be over 100 pounds. You can go next time." The boat skimmed across the bay, off to one side. A bird snapped a bigger fish right out of the water. "I hope I'll be as lucky as that bird," Walt thought. It took Walt only a few minutes to row his gear and his lunch to the island and back to shore. Patch was waiting. "Get in, boy." Walt looked at his backpack. "I'm not exactly sure how much that backpack weighs. I'll play it safe and make another trip." Patch loved the boat ride. Every time he saw another boat, he barked hello. One boat had a big dog in it. Patch got very excited. He barked and wagged his tail until the other dog barked back. When Walt reached the island, Patch jumped out of the boat and ran right to the lunch bag. He sniffed and whined. "No, Patch," Walt cried. It was the roast beef sandwiches. Patch loved roast beef. Uh-oh, Walt thought. I have to get my backpack. But I think I can't leave Patch here with my sandwiches. They'll be gone by the time I get back. I know, Walt said. The answer was easy. He could leave Patch on the island and take the lunch bag in the boat with him. I'll be back in no time, he told Patch. When Walt got back from his third trip, Patch started jumping and barking. Are you glad to see me, or is it the sandwiches? Walt joked. He pulled ashore and took a deep breath. Now he had everything just where he wanted it. Guess what, Patch, Walt said. It's time to go fishing. Patch jumped in the boat. Walt rowed and cast the line into the water. At last he was doing what he'd set out to do. He was fishing. It felt great. All of a sudden, there was a tug on Walt's line. A big tug. That meant a fish had the bait. A big fish. The pole bent like a bow, but Walt held on tight. The fish fought and fought. Patch barked and barked. Finally, Walt reeled the fish in. It was a big fish. A heavy fish. Oh no, how could the boat hold Walt and Patch and the fishing gear and the big heavy fish? Before Walt could decide what to do, whoosh, Splash had figured it out. Oh, Splash, Patch, be careful. Patch swam to the island. He shook himself dry. And then, as Walt watched from the boat, Patch gave himself his own reward for being such a smart dog. Walt didn't even mind. After all, he'd had a great day. He had caught a big fish, and he had solved the 100-pound problem. Could he have done it without Patch? No way. The 100-pound problem. Good math book.